Hello everyone. In this video, we will be looking at persuasive communication for rural stakeholders and what are the different types of persuasive communication. So, persuasive communication means persuading others to what one is trying to communicate. So, the art of persuasion is the art of finding the best available means of moving a specific audience in a specific situation towards a specific decision. So, the term persuasion is a kind of forcing others towards something. So, in a persuasive communication, the whole purpose is to get the listener to support and transform their thinking in favor of the presenter's perspective. So, it is about creating an attitudinal change to influence the social behavior. So, now let's look at the different types of persuasive communication. The first type of persuasive communication is intrapersonal persuasive communication. So, intrapersonal persuasion communication involves reflective thinking or internal vocalization. It's like it happens when one or an individual is trying to convince themselves or yourself to do something. So it is like, for example, if we are standing on an edge of a diving board, we are persuading us to jump from the diving board. So it is like talking to us or reflecting inside us so that we can do a particular thing. Next type of communication is interpersonal persuasion or interpersonal persuasive communication. So this communication is in between two people who already possesses a close bond or a good equation. So in this communication, it involves the uses of persuasive techniques between these people. So for example, convincing mother that we will be returning late to home. So it is an interpersonal persuasive communication that we are trying to convince our mothers that we are staying up late and we will be arriving to home a bit late. The next type of persuasive communication is group persuasive communication. So this communication occurs between individuals who may or may not have a closed or established bond. So this type of communication happens in a large setting where more than two people are present. So this type of communication involves one or more people trying to convince a group of something in order to make that group to work towards a set target or towards something. So it's like team projects in corporate offices. So the team lead persuades the group in doing something or a project, or it's like meeting a deadline. So the next type of communication is public and mass communication or public and mass persuasion communication. So public communication focuses on the person delivering the message. So it's like a politician delivering a message to his followers. So the messenger may be performing, possibly giving a speech in front of a live audience, as we took the example of a politician. So, and also we can take an example of a lawyer giving a close argument. Now coming to the mass communication, it is also a public communication which is transmitted through a particular media to a larger number of audience. So for example, it would happen in a radio programs or a newscast. or a particular speech where we can have only a mass media where we are communicating to others. So these are the different types of persuasive communication. So in this video, we have seen what is persuasive communication and how what are the types of persuasive communication. So it's like the main thing of this video is we we are I'm stressing on persuasive communication because persuasive communication is pretty much important in building a rapport. So it's like if a speaker or an individual wants the other persons or the group of people wanted to do something according to an individual, so we have to have a persuasive communication with an individual or with a group of people so that we build a good rapport between them between them and also between the group, so that in order to persuade them to do something or to work towards something. So this is it for this video. In the next video, we will be looking at what are the learning skills among rural collaborators, and what are the different listening benefits which are in this rapport building, and also the listening skills which are important for the collaborator, and also if there are any barriers, how we can overcome it, and the transactional methodology of this course with the students. So until then, take care. Goodbye.